Good evening, everybody. This is Stephen Howson, and this is my West Ham United preview. Just a quick update. Podcast is probably going to be getting recorded tomorrow. We've got the first guest lined up. Should have it out either late tomorrow or probably early on Thursday. We've got a great first guest lined up for everybody. He's got a wonderful perspective on football. Someone who's going to teach you something, make you think a little bit like that. So check that out if you can. First, good first guest. But what I want from you guys is stick it in the comments. Anyone that you know that's into podcasting that you'd like me to have a conversation with, bang it in the comments. I'm doing it at the start of the video so we can get as many in as possible. Stick it in the comments who you want to see me podcast with, sit down, have a Skype conversation with, or go out to try and find and have a conversation with, and I'll go and do it. I'm looking to maybe get one out a week, not just the longer videos like I said here, but I'm actually keen to go and have conversations with people that might work across Skype, because I don't like doing my videos across Skype. I like the straight to camera ones. So I think Skype conversations is something that we can use with podcasts. So let me know who you want me to talk to. I'll go and ask about their availability and I'll go and do that for us. So that's that out of the way. So West Ham preview. I'm mega deflated. Prior to the game on Sunday, I was saying the result didn't matter because I think there's enough points at play that we was always going to lose it at some stage anyway, especially on the road with West Ham and Tottenham, that I thought as long as we picked up the win against Norwich and a point against West Ham or Tottenham and win our relatively easy home games, then I think we're still in good position to finish top four. Now that we got beat, the manner that we got beat and the injuries that we sustained while we was there, I mean, because I'm assuming Rashford's injured, we don't look good no more. I don't have that confidence in us anymore. I had a bit of confidence the last couple of weeks. Maybe it was false confidence, but I still had it. That I thought we was able to go and do something. I thought I could see a little bit of a style of play forming. Towards the end of last season, you could see green shoots of things and you're like, do you know what, we're sort of getting this here. Then we tore it down and come up with a new style of play for this season. And there's not them green shoots. If anything, it's just sort of the same. And the injuries haven't helped. I think we miss Schweinsteiger. I think we miss Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, I just had a quick look on who scored, and I know they're not the best ratings in the world, but it does give you a good roundabout of where people are at. And if I've still got these on the screen over here, no, I've not. It's a really good roundabout how people are doing. It might not be the most accurate thing in the world, but if someone's been amazing or shit, it generally gets them pretty accurate. And Luke Shaw was up there as one of our best players, and I think we've obviously missed him, despite some good deputisations at left back. Schneiderlin was fairly up there as well. De Gea was up there. Smalling and Blind both up there. Martial, I think, was second on the list. I think he was our best performer out of players that had played like more than 10 games, I think. But there's no excitement in the side at the moment. I mean, the one player that you've got that can excite the team, Memphis, a lot of our fans think he's been absolutely dog shit, which I think is really unfair for him. I think he comes into the side in fits and bursts, and then he gets ragged out of the side for things that other players don't get ragged out of the side for. We've seen Fellaini be shit for weeks and weeks and weeks, and still starting. Whereas Memphis makes one mistake, and he's out of the team, and he's out of the team for weeks, inexplicably. And I can't work out exactly why that is. Why he's treated in such a different way. You want your final third players. You don't want them to be inconsistent, but it's a general rule that the forward players are generally quite inconsistent. They're hot and cold, but when they're hot, they're irresistible and they can win games for you on your own. And I still think Memphis can do that for us. The fact that we played Ashley Young ahead of him on Sunday is, I can't explain it. I can't even begin to try and explain it. It's the most mental thing I've ever heard. Like, Ashley Young come into the under-21 side and played as a number 9 and was shit. He was offside, he didn't break the line, he was done for pace, he was diving. He was so shit that I just did not expect to see him come off the bench to replace Rashford when there was other players kicking around in there. I really didn't expect that. I thought it might have even been a better option to move Mata into a number 9 role and play Herrera in behind. Or a number of the other options. Jesse Lingard can play up front. Play Jesse Lingard as a number 9. saw what he did when he was out on loan. He can do the job there. Certainly he can do it better than Ashley Young. Now, Wayne Rooney's played on Monday night, and I have to call these guys out on this as well. United Report on Twitter threw out a tweet saying the BBC, Simon Stone, said that Rooney will start tomorrow night. He fucking didn't. The article says Rooney could play tomorrow night, and it was a day-old article. United Report do this all the time. They say something which is generally not even the truth, and then they'll put it in brackets where the source is. So you have to ball bust yourself to go and actually find the source to see if it's correct before you say anything about it. It's out of order. They need to fucking stop doing it. It's a fucking joke that they do it. Either credit properly so we can see, or start telling the fucking truth. And then people don't have an attitude with you. They did it to Jack in the summer with a load of quotes about the youth players, where they just completely misquoted him or misattributed him to him. It's fucking despicable. This is why people hate the internet and Twitter for things like this. Tell the truth. So Rooney might be in the squad tomorrow. He only got 60 minutes and he was bang average, to be honest. We didn't look to really get at Middlesbrough, to be honest, because we only had like 2 attacking players in the side. We played 6 defenders, and then we had Rothwell, James Weir, who's a bit of a utility player, Redmond, who was playing as one of the forward 3 players, who was a central midfielder, and then Wayne Rooney. So and Middlesbrough did not come to attack, so we struggled to break them down a little bit. But even in doing so, Riley looked more dangerous than Rooney. Rothwell looked more dangerous than Rooney. Rooney didn't really do anything that made me think, yeah, he's back, he's ready for Wednesday. But I do worry that because we have a complete lack of options, I wouldn't be against seeing him on the bench, because I think he can definitely offer something off the bench. And I wouldn't be against seeing him even starting as a number 10 if he is genuinely fit. I have my questions over whether he's fit. I wouldn't be against seeing him as a number 10, but I have a feeling that if Van Gaal's fallen out with Rashford, and I can't understand why he would, his attitude on the outset at least looks perfect to me. But if he has fell out with Rashford and we see Rashford relegated to the bench now, I hold no hope for us going through whatsoever. And I can see him bringing Fellaini back into the team. I don't know why, I just fucking can. Which terrifies me. We have the ingredients to make a good side, but we don't seem to be able to put that good side to good use. It's baffling. Does Van Gaal know he's going? Would that explain some of the situations? What's Ryan Giggs doing in all of this? Saw a report earlier that Giggs has lost patience with Memphis. Why? He's the only one showing a bit of passion on the pitch. We saw that when we put him on. 3-0 down, not a single one of them to do with him. And he's the one that actually looks to fight and looks to get something done. Can't question his attitude for me, at least on the pitch. I've got to mention Timothy Fosu-Mensah. I was having a look at the stats earlier today, the amount of tackles, interceptions and stuff, aerial challenges that he won. And there's also a stat going around which I haven't been able to check out for definite yet, and that's since Timothy Fosu-Mensah's been on the pitch in all of the games that he's played, I think it's 2 starts and 4 substitute appearances now, we haven't conceded a goal for the time that he's been on the pitch, which is incredible if true. I need to find out if it's true or not. That's some stat. And I don't think it's an accident or a complete coincidence, because he was phenomenal. Positioning showed up a little bit as he was tracking Eriksen all over the pitch quite a bit on Sunday against Spurs. And I've no idea how long he's going to be out for. I've no idea what this injury that he picked up at weekend is. I've not seen anyone talk about it, anyone mention how long he's going to be out for. So complete guesswork. And I hope he's back soon, because he's a genuine bright spark. But I think what I was going to say is actually the way that he drifts across the pitch and the way he was tracking Eriksen, that tells me that when you put him in midfield, that's what you're going to get. You also get that rampaging charge from him as well. He's got an eye for goal. He's got a good pass on him, and I think that's what you'll get from a central midfield in him. And I think that's where you get the most out of him. He's a solid 8 out of 10 defender, but he sort of grows into this monster when you play him in central midfield, and I'd love to see him there. Maybe it's too early at the moment for him to play there. Maybe it is the right option for him to play centre half or right back at the moment. In a couple of years, that kid's going to be one of the best central midfielders in the Prem, if not the world. If he can keep this run going, he's a real gem, I don't know how to give a team prediction for this week. because I've no idea. And do you know what? I feel like a draw, it would be the result in this game that we could get. Obviously, a draw's no good to anybody, so I don't know what to suggest. I don't know how to predict the team. This is it's not quite as low as the Moyes season, but it feels quite low at the moment, doesn't it? So I'm gonna say we snatch a 1-0 win in the manner that we did at Anfield, where we're shit and we somehow managed to catch a win. Because I want to go to Wembley. I want to go to Wembley and have a good day out. So I'm hoping for a 1-0 scrappy win tomorrow, but I'm not confident for one. You've got to keep Payet quiet. If we can keep him quiet, Schneiderlin can do a job on him, then I do have a little bit of faith that we can do something, but I don't know where the goals are coming from at the other end. That's my problem. Are you confident? Stick in the comments, let me know. Drop us a like, drop us a subscribe. Oh, yes, we hit 7,500 and I've not done it yet. I'll do it in the morning. I meant to do it today, but I've been dead busy today, so I will do it in the morning. I will pick the winners, one off Instagram, one off Twitter. I'm still looking for some ideas for what to do for 10,000 subscribers, as that is the next big milestone that I'm aiming for. So thank you to everybody that subscribed. Honestly, it means the world to me. 7,500 is a lot in just over 3 months that I've been doing this, so thank you so much, and here's the 10,000. So everything that you want to talk about the West Ham game, your hopes, your fears, your predictions, your team selections, how are we going to get through this game, bang it all in the comments, let us know, and I'll see you soon. Laters.